are trying to create this culture of fear and hopelessness and self-censorship, that if they make an example out of a few people, they can get the rest of us to cower and fear in silence. They're targeting us for speaking up and saying, no, we must protect our freedom of speech. They're targeting us for having the audacity to say, we have to secure our borders. For targeting us for having the audacity to say that there is such a thing as a woman, and that there is no greater expression of hatred for women than to deny and erase our very existence. So, why are they doing this? They're worse than crazy. This is intentional. They are trying to make us afraid of them and their power, because deep in their heart of hearts, they know where the power lies. They're afraid of us. They're afraid of a free people. They're afraid of a free people who will lift our voices and lift our votes to stop them and take their power away. So as we look at this next year, let us never forget, even as those arrows come, as those attacks come, as those smears come, their fear is their weakness. Harry Truman once said, America was not built on fear. America was built on courage, imagination, and an unbeatable determination to do the job at hand. We've got a job to do, and it's a tough one. The Lord says, be not afraid. Our future is in our hands, and we've been given a no-fail mission by none other than the founders of this great country. They were talking to us when they said, we the people. They were talking to us when they reminded us that we are a self-governed nation, that those in government only have power with the consent of the governed. So there's a whole lot of people in Washington who need to be reminded who really has the power, but we only have power if we use it. Now, with all of you in this room and the many people who may be watching at home, we are not going to agree on every issue. We should have debates. We should bring our ideas to this open marketplace that exists uniquely in this country. Not be afraid of that. Our founders didn't agree on everything. They themselves had fierce debates, but most importantly, they stood together on the foundation of this country, as we must stand together now, bonded by our commitment to the fundamental founding principles of the United States of America, bonded together by our love for this great country and our appreciation for our God-given rights and freedoms in the Constitution. This foundation is under attack. I am deeply concerned for our future if the Democrat elite, I don't care whose name fills in the blank, are allowed to remain in power. It's up to us to defend our country and defend our freedom. Who we vote for matters. Being involved in this process matters. Yes, there are flaws and it needs to be fixed, but we can't fix anything unless our voices are heard. We have to elect leaders who are committed to supporting and defending the Constitution, putting the interests and the needs of the American people above all else. We will defend our freedoms by exercising them. We can uphold and protect the truth by speaking the truth to those who reject it. Be not afraid. When we are motivated by love for our country, love for the Constitution, love and respect for each other as fellow Americans and children of God, we will find that courage to do what we must to protect our future, to get us back on track. This is how we save our country. Be not afraid. By God's grace, we are free and we will remain free. God bless you all. Thank you so much. God bless America. Aloha. Thank you.